with another game right after the previous one. So, looks like I'm on the play, which is insane. Okay, 0 lands. 0 lands. Just it. I don't think I can go to 4. Like, it's just that simple. I just can't go to 4. Like, here, what am I trying to do? Just find a cost reducer is my only goal. Just hit 2 like really bad hands. Actually, let me see what hypergeometric calculator says. Maybe I should be running more lands because I'm running effectively 19 lands, but as we saw there, I effectively drew 1 land in there. But that 1 land was rail lined, which means I can't play. Okay, Gao's still on scam. Yay. Who doesn't love getting scammed and taking 10 damage turn 3? Yay. Now I'm gonna take what? Sinful Tempter deals me 11, because I want to keep my cards to combo off. Okay, I'm gonna go on a scam rant here. Scam shouldn't exist in any format. Decks where you just die. Okay, I guess I'm kind of being hypocritical because I'm playing Storm, but at least I can, like, interact more. You can actually, like, if you get rid of my creature, if you discard my cards, if you counterspell me, I'll often I just can't combo, right? This deck is really easy to interact with. Scam, on the other hand, if you interact with them, sometimes they still scam. Sometimes they still get their other 5 drop out off Twist the Threads. Like, you can't be safe. I just don't like it that you can do that kind of thing. Especially in a lower power format like MSEM. If Grief Scam was a thing here... Okay, double mana overflow. Can't play it. Until end of your turn. Not next turn. Like, you just shouldn't have Scam in a format. It's pretty simple. If you want, like, Scam is only fun for the person playing it. It just sucks if you play against Scam and you get, like, face 10 plus power on turn 2. That also draws a card. And then look, now this has haste and I take. And then I have to discard 2 cards. I hate Scam. I just hate it. There's not much you can do. I don't even know what I board in. Like, Fire Bloom does nothing, Soliloquy doesn't matter. I just stay. Like, I just need to draw a good hand. Like, this deck, theoretically, it's insane against Scam, right? Because what you do is you just kill them faster than they kill you. Like, you win turn 3, they're winning turn 4, theoretically. But the version of Scam Gao is running can easily kill you turn 3. And it's harder to interact with, because obviously you're still running the Sinful Tempter and the Nightmares, but they're just discarding you more, and another 0-lander, thank you very much, deck. I think I just have to keep this 1-lander, like, I can't go to 5 and risk a bad hand. This is actually Herald's problem. Did not mean to scry 7. Okay, getting pinged again. Okay, it's just another league ping. But I just don't like Scam. I actually just hate it. If I don't draw, like, I just don't want to play against Scam. I don't even know why I queued into this match. I guess I expected maybe a different run. If Grief Scam was an MSEM, like, I wish people would have started playing these decks more before GP, so we could have maybe gotten a pre-GP patch to do something about it. So, hopefully I win turn 3 here, if this lives. But you see what I'm saying? If Gao kills this, right, I can't combo. If I kill the Mutationist, Gao can still theoretically, you know, scam me. There's 8 copies of this. I guess I'm also running 10 copies. But I'm kind of being hypocritical here. Is this a Sinful Tempter? Or is it Retire? Yep, Sinful Tempter. I take 5. I'll just go to 9. I'll just go to 9. Life. Take 11. Turn 2. Seems reasonable. Which I guess I can't really complain because I'm playing a Storm deck that also kills you on this turn. Oh, got pinged another time. Okay. Something else. I'll go left on the wayside again. Wait. Up to 5. Escalate once. Draw 4. I can play a land because I haven't yet. Tap that for a 5th mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play Culminating Chaos. Escalate once, draw 4. Remember, Culminating Chaos cards, they all go away at end of turn. Let me just up storm count. 4. Here I go, Leaf Bounces. Wait. Make the on an adventure token. I'll just put like this for now. That brings me up to 5 storm counts. Here, do I go for Unceasing Flames? Maybe. I'll go for Goddess's Whimsy first. All the top 2. There's an Unleash the Dragon. So, I have storm count 6. Do I want to go for Mana Overflow? Here, I go for Flame Colors Command. Exile 2, but these do not go away at end of turn, notably. Okay, and Double Unleash is lethal. I don't think that's why Gao conceded, though. But yeah, you'll see how my deck is good against Scam there. I just get scammed, but I don't die, and I win. And this is a bad hand. No draw. This is a much better hand. Bottom this. Still no draw, but it's something. If I draw a draw spell, this is like what? A turn 2. If I actually no, it's not turn 2. But if I draw a draw spell, this is a really good hand. So, also Selma can act as a draw spell sometimes if I have 2 creatures. Okay, let's hope Gao does not. Okay, looks like Reckless Mutationist or whatever that other one's called. Yep, Reckless Mutationist. Taps give a creature haste, and that's how you scam. You fleeting scam turn 2. Boom. Rail lines are actually really good in this deck, especially with Goddess's Whimsy. I should have considered playing them because they let you run lands without actually running lands, and run lands that also up your storm count sometimes. Very good. Sadly, it doesn't work with Mana Overflow, though that would have been ridiculous if that did work. I should consider cutting Mana Overflow, though. If the real question is, if I draw Wayside, do I try and go for it? Probably not. I want to have 4 mana, and I do have 4 mana. Okay. Karmic Exorcism. Choose a non-land card revealed this way. Okay. Probably takes Culminating Chaos as my only draw spell here, which does put me in a much worse position. So, yep, takes Culminating Chaos. Swings with the 2/1 by giving it haste with Mutationist. Sorry if that wasn't clear to you. This is just Selma next turn. Selma. Hopefully next turn I get to do something. No land, sadly. So I can go Wayside into Goddess's Whimsy, or just straight up Goddess's Whimsy. Look for land, rail line. Either one's good. That it. Another one, or just literally almost any card is good with Goddess's Whimsy here. So I go Wayside, Whimsy, and just try and draw. I've unleashed Flatboat Artisan in hand. So let's, unless Gao obviously removes the Selma, then I can't do anything, but it's fine. Yep. This might be Sinful Tempter Scam. Nope. Just taking 4. Might be a removal spell here. Okay, yep. Rail line. No rail line, but it is another cost reducer. Which, if Gao doesn't have removal, will let me combo next turn, please. Gao only has 3 cards in hand. So actually, I think maybe my deck is more unfair than Scam. I'm kind of being hypocritical. Yep, there's Gormounds, more removal. But like, you're seeing here how easy it is for Gao to actually interact with my deck. And look, Gao has lethal here. What do I even do? Like, left on the Wayside for 3. Goddess's Whimsy. Okay, I'll play a land. This gets exiled. Okay. Well, here I really just need to hit another Wayside there. So I can go Sizzle Mage, that's a sorcery. I played a land so far. So I can go Sizzle Mage. So red. So I just need to hit a left on the Wayside here. That is, like, I don't even think that saves me. Yeah. I can kill the Gormount, which at least lets me survive. I'm not dead, but I am in a absolutely terrible position. Yeah, that's GG. I got scammed. That was game 3, right? You see, you can interact with my deck. But with Yaz, you have to do it at instant speed. You have to be able to remove a big creature, or obviously you can just remove the haster, but like you have to remove that bigger creature, and even then, they're discarding your cards, removing your creatures, you're still there. Like it's like Grief Scam, but you actually have to pay mana for it, and they don't get to see your hand. So I'm honestly surprised Grief managed to stay so long in Modern. That was an abysmal play pattern. And we're seeing here that Scam isn't a good play pattern in any format unless you have to work for it, or the Scam is bad. I was actually excited to maybe try some Scam out, you know? Maybe see if anything cool could happen with it. And then I got hit with 10 power on turn 2 and died. That's what Scam is here. I don't like it. It's just not a fun deck to play against. I don't think it's fun to play, at least in my experience playing Scam in Canon Magic. It's not fun to play. It's not really fun to play against, because you get those Scam games, right, where you just win because your opponent couldn't interact. You just win because you discarded their best cards, or removed all their good creatures, or drew the nut draw. You just win. And, like, is that fun? Do we want the kind of deck that just gets the nut draw and kills your opponent, like, turn 3? So I guess that's kind of what my deck is. That is, it's kind of weird, because my deck, I think, is an example of a deck that is a lot more Glass Cannon than Scam. My deck is Scam, but it trades 1 turn of faster for requiring a combo piece that has to stay on board for a turn, usually. Because, like, sometimes I can go Wayside into Cost Reducer, into wayside or kindling. Wait, where is it? Kindling and combo off. But that is really hard to do. You have to have double ritual, you have to have your cost reducer, then you have to keep drawing and drawing. You have to do that. You have to get all that luck to win that turn 2. To win turn 3, you need to have something survive on board for a turn. And obviously for the turn 2, if your opponent has any counterspell, any instant speed removal, any Thoughtseize, any discard, pretty much any interaction, you don't win. Same with the turn 3. If your opponent has discard, removal, counterspells, and you don't have redundancy or extra mana, you just can't win. And that's what I don't like about Scam. Because what you can do with Scam, if you double Thoughtseize them turn 1, let's say you Grief Scam them, you double Thoughtseize them turn 1, they can still deal, like, they can still win turn 3. It's not, like, hard for them if they have, like, the right pieces in hand. And that's what I don't like about Scam. You get to get that potential of that turn 3 and 4 wins, but you don't have to do this kind of glass cannon combo that I have to. I'd rather a deck that wins turn 2 or 3 exist. That's fine, as long as it's insanely inconsistent and it's hard to do. Like my deck, not inconsistent. My deck is pretty consistent at the turn 3, but you can't have, you need to be able to interact with the deck and have that do things. Control against Scam feels like a nightmare matchup because they deal so much damage to you. They, if you're on the green version of Scam, they do Green Elemental Circle. Gal's version of Scam, they discard you a ton of cards. And theoretically, Control should be Scam's bad matchup, and not its good matchup, because it's the one with Disruption. Control is my worst matchup, because they kill my cost reducers, counter my spells, and just overall stop me from winning. Aggro is probably my best matchup, because they aren't doing that kind of thing. Though, Burn obviously can do stuff like Scorch my cost reducers. But you get the idea. You don't have to do all this work, get this creature on board, have it survive for a turn cycle, then hope none of your spells get countered, and also go through all these different lines. You have to think so much when playing Storm. And with Scam, you just go, oh yeah, I deal you 11 damage on turn 2. And that's what I don't like. I'm fine with Burn dealing me, Burn can deal me, 9-10 damage turn 2 as well. But Burn, what is Burn doing for that? They're playing a creature turn 1, and then they're double Burn spelling you turn 2. They aren't developing a board presence. They aren't discarding your cards. They aren't, they also don't get the advantage of, oh yeah, I burst you out of nowhere. Wait, that's exactly what Burn is. That is, no. But, yeah. I don't know. I just don't like Scam. And then the Green Elemental Circle version of Scam just feels so hard to play against, right? They draw so many cards. Their Vow Progenitors are 1 mana. They get 9 power turn 2. You have to have that board wipe or else you die. And if you're not on the play or you don't have an accelerant, you just can't. What are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? If Scam doesn't get hit after this GP, it's just so miserable to play against. I don't want to play against Scam anymore. And so many people are running it in League, so I can't just, play League to get away from it. I have to play against Scam if I want to play MSEM. And that's what I don't like. I just can't not play against Scam. It's not like a choice I can make. Obviously, I knew Gal was on Scam for this game, so that's kind of my fault for just continuing to play against it. But it's just everywhere, and if you look at all the deck lists, the past 2 or 3 have been Scam and GEC, which are, GEC is also running Scam. So, it's what do you want to happen? Wait, no. I think Requiem and that GEC list is actually running Scam. But it's running Vile Progenitor, which is one of the Scam cards. It just sucks. It just sucks to get scammed. It just sucks to have them always have the 1-mana haste creature turn 1, and then always have the Sinful Tepter or the other one turn 2 and 3. It just sucks. And there's not much you can do. If they draw good, they win. If you don't draw good, you lose. We saw that game 1. I mulled to 5, I lost. We saw that game 3. They drew the Gormound, I lost. They drew the reanimation spell, I lost. It just sucks.